So O.J. Simpson is going to be free in October. He is going to be free with conditions. He has been given his parole. Now, my view on this is, first of all, I think O.J. Simpson is a complete moron. That's number one. I'll put that out there. I also think that he did kill his wife and Ron Goldman back in 1994. I was only 1 year old when it happened. But, you know, I read a lot of O.J. books. I watch a lot of O.J. documentaries. And the proof, the amount of proof that was there. I mean, nobody has been more obviously guilty of a crime than O.J. was. He might as well just had a thing on his forehead that said, "I killed Nicole and Ron." But because he was black, and at the time, Los Angeles was a very racially divided city. People don't know how bad it was. And the black jurors, I mean, most of them probably had that same division in them. He was let free. And I'm sure they knew that. But that's not what this is about. This is about something totally different. And to be honest with you, to be perfectly honest, even though I think O.J. is a complete moron, and you could hear it when he was there testifying, and he was there talking at the parole hearing, and I was listening, I'm like, man, this guy is so stupid. I mean, he's just rambling on, but to be honest with you, I think that the parole people did the right thing. I think that, first of all, they're not supposed to consider things that happened in the past. That's unethical. They're not supposed to do it at all. That was done. As bad as we disagree with it, everybody thinks he did it. The jurors were morons. They were biased. We all know that. But look, we cannot go back to a time when I was 1 year old, 1994. I mean, it's done. As bad and as stupid and as shitty as that is, that's it. So, having also said that, O.J. Simpson, if he wasn't O.J. Simpson, and if he was not involved in that 1994 thing, and he was not O.J., they would have given it to him in a heartbeat. Anyone would have given it. That's why I feel that. Now, having said that, I was actually tempted to be on the side of him rotting in prison after seeing his parole performance. I mean, he did not seem remorseful to me. Now, I'm not a psychiatrist or anything, but I'm looking at him, and they're asking him questions. The parole board is asking this fool questions, and he's going on, it was my property. I was going after my property. And he's just there going on. At one point, he was even raising his voice to the people. And I'm thinking to myself, man, if that was some average person, they'd have been like, shut your ass up. I'm going to put you in jail for the rest of your life. So that would be the only way I would have been supportive of him not getting parole. However, you can't go to jail for being a moron. And to be honest, there are people who are, a lot of people who go to jail are stupid anyway. So you're not going to expect them to give a 5-star performance, even though this guy used to be an actor, so he should probably know how to give a 5-star performance to a parole board, but he's a stupid person. So you can't put someone in jail for being an idiot. Now, that's why I say, look, when it comes to this particular thing, first of all, he was in jail because he went to a hotel or something to go retrieve his property, and the people that were with him had guns, and they were acting like assholes, and they were taking all the stuff that was supposed to be OJ's, like pictures of his mother and stuff that people had taken to auction off so he could get money or something to give to the Nicole Brown family and the Goldman family. That's kind of what I think is going on here. OJ didn't have a gun. Apparently the person who was robbed said OJ was not the one with the gun, and OJ wasn't the one with whatever. All that OJ did was scream and stuff. And then he went to jail for that. Now, nobody goes to jail for, you see, the thing is, the people who had the gun at that robbery, they only got probation. Now, how is that fair? The person who had the gun, who could have killed somebody, the people who could have shot somebody, and the people who were the muscle men, they only got parole, but then OJ gets this whole long... So, if this was a normal circumstance, if OJ was not involved in this whole 1994 thing with Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman, if he was not OJ Simpson, but Michael Arana or someone else, they'd have just been like, get out of here, go back to Florida. They probably wouldn't even give any conditions. They'd be like, you served your 8 years, your 9 years, you shouldn't have done it, you deserve to go to jail, now go. Because they are not putting into consideration 1994, because that's not what the law does. They don't go into consideration of things that were already decided upon. I mean, hey, if it was up to me, if I was a juror and the judge in 1994, OJ would have served life in prison, because I believe he did do it. I mean, the only reason he got free is because, number one, the racial tensions in Los Angeles, and number two, that friggin' idiot, that dumb piece of trash, racist trash, Mark Furman. And I don't know, people say that it was just a tape recorder of when he was going on nigger this, nigger that, and oh, every time I see a nigger, I think that he's a criminal, and all niggers can do is go to jail and lift weights and all that shit. That's what Mark Furman said, and the black juror heard that and said, look, he was framed. Now, I don't think he was framed, because I don't think, as bad as Mark Furman was, I can't see that piece of trash, that boony trash guy, putting all that little pieces of blood on Simpson's driveway and on his Bronco. That's just, I mean, what's he gonna do? Get like one of those things that you can suck up little drops of water? And no, it's hard to do that. And all blood all over in his room and on his socks and everything. No. I believe OJ did it. He should have gone to jail forever. But in this particular case, what happened to him, I think is fair.